Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indiana, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier Stadium.
Harrison Butker.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive.
And they'll be led out by their quarterback in his second season now from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
Brandon, I don't know about you, but when I heard he threw 5 touchdown passes last week, I thought, well, he's going to be the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I didn't need to hear any other stats, and it turned out to be right.
That's exactly right. It seemed like every time we turned around, he was throwing one in the end zone. But he doubled down. He said, I see 5 more in this game. Challenge accepted.
Challenge.
Yeah, first down run with Henry that time as he maneuvers forward for about 4 yards.
Ball carrier.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 14 carries, 77 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. And he's got Fitzgerald.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. A first down carry for Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. They set up the screen for Henry. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive.
Leading them out, the reigning MVP of the National Football League in his 3rd season now from Louisville, it's Lamar Jackson.
To be considered for the MVP award in the NFL, it's got to be a season of not just consistency, but spectacular consistency, and he's had it all the way through.
I think you're right. He's been as consistent, more consistent probably than anybody else as the numbers bear out. And the social media chatter for the MVP races certainly start to ramp up. I know you and I have felt that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Right now, he's in the pole position as we head down the stretch.
The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 15 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional? Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll run. This is Hunt.
2nd and goal.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has the better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans.
3, Colts nothing.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun now for Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd and 14.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Henry's got it out on the left side.
Murray's pass.
No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
On the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Nice job. Didn't overthink it. understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run with Hunt. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
The tackle by Derwin James. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Texans.
Now Jackson on first down. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's a pickup.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's a toss right side for Hunt. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Throw left side complete. It's Henry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. And he's got his man on the out route.
Murray's pass.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Texans defense stands tall. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
A gain of
15 yards on the play. First down.
Houston.
Jackson from the shotgun. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
Tackle made right at midfield.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
A first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
The ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen.
Jackson's pass.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 22-yard line.
First down, Houston.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
8-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Justin Jefferson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
It certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's hot? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs?
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 29, Murray, short throw underneath to Hurst. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 1.
Operating from the gun, Murray. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. And now out comes Houston. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
5 yards.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Brett Kern now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fighting his way through contact.
A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. To the right side and complete to Hurst.
Murray's pass.
7 yards the pick up there.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 28-yard line.
Fitzgerald's got it right side.
Larry Fitzgerald.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Now Murray again. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game.
Is good.
I can hear their sigh of relief all the way up here, partner. Now, they absolutely had to have that one, and they got it. Maybe it'll provide a little bit of spark heading into the half.
And help out their defense because they've really held serve, so now we got a ball game.
No doubt about it. They are right back in it and have to feel a whole lot better about themselves.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He finds an opening past the 40. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Jackson on first down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out right. He'll run it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. Good. So we now proceed to the start of the second half.
Colts set.
In the 3rd quarter, fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
The ball carrier.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First down, Texans.
Here's Hunt. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the run, this is Hunt. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete.
Jackson's pass complete to Rob Gronkowski.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Sprinkle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 38-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down, Texans.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And Green with a catch left side. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second.
And Jackson throwing once more. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Jackson.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
At the 6-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Now a toss running left, Hunt. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The ball carrier.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to...
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
To number 11.
Julio Jones.
Touchdown.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Murray now on first down. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Hightower on the stop. 1 yard gain.
Again, it's Henry. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1 yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Derrick
6.
Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Derrick Henry on the carry.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. His pass caught at the 4. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Derrick Henry. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays. But I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Jackson sacked.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it. You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun now from Murray. On the crossing route, complete. It's Fitzgerald.
Murray's
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Murray from midfield. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Murray's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Murray to air it out again. They set up the screen for Henry. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now it's Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Henry, the ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They'll run it again with Henry. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
The ball carrier. The tackle by Kenny Vaccaro.
The Colts on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. From the gun, Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
That ties the game at 17.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for... And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Akeem Hicks able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, that one is caught by Hunt. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. The Texans on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 19. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Murray. That's caught over the middle by Hurst.
Hayden Hurst.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the counter, it's Henry. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Murray. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Henry. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The kick by Sanders is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So Lamar Jackson in the offense, down by a field goal, a little over a minute and a half remaining. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger. Throwing now is Jackson. Oh, the slant complete to Green. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Jackson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Jackson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And he completes it to Hunt. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
At their own 23-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 4 quarters not enough for all even. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. On first down, it's Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Golston on the tackle.
William Golston in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on second down, Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Decision time now on 4th and about 1.5 yards.
I can still hear my high school coach, John Ford, right now. I want my #1 play with my #1 runner over my #1 blocker. Get me the first down. But some may very well say, punt this thing away, pin them down deep, and play field position.
Houston set to take over. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done. Now part 2.
Brings up 2nd and 1 yard. At the 34.
To throw again on second down. Jackson quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the Texans,
they'll run. This is Hunt. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Jackson now. They'll go screen here to Hunt. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Complete to Kareem Hunt. A 7-yard gain on the play. And
they'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
Pass. Complete to
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, a slant to Jones. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete to number 11, Julio Jones. Touchdown, Houston.